Realty Insight, brought to you by North Bay Property Shop, a member of Century 21 Blue Sky Region Realty Team.
Our air conditioning unit is working overtime, and a person in front of me who is never shy of overtime, Leeann Noel from Century 21. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. I personally love the heat.
I do as well.
To each their own.
Absolutely. One topic we're talking about today concerning all things realty is investment property.
Yes.
It's a two-part series.
Yes,
so
please.
Part one, everyone watching is in the right place at the right time. What things to look for when it comes to investment properties. The first, perhaps the most obvious, location.
Location. And we all know this. I'm sure we can agree that North Bay is a great place to invest. You know, it's stability, all the amenities that we have, how we're close to Ottawa and Toronto, and of course heading north up to Kirkland Lake and Cochrane. So that's really great that, you know, considering North Bay. We obviously want to have a look at locations that have those amenities, grocery stores, shopping centers, schools, bus routes. Please don't forget those. So be sure that when you are starting your search, you really want to look at that location that's going to work ideal for you.
Schools is one of the topics. We're going to get to that in a moment.
Yes.
Perhaps people might think elementary and high school first. However, we have to think post-secondary too. That is
Exactly.
huge for this. Point two, budget.
Yeah, very important, right? So once you've trimmed down those target neighborhoods, let's determine how much you can spend. So really assess your financial options. If you're not working with a banker or a financial advisor, broker, please reach out to them. They'll definitely be able to guide you. You also want to look at the potential impact of those interest rates. Think about the current rents. What are they? Reach out to your realtor. Find out what the current rates are, because this obviously will affect your profit as well as the expenses.
The budget, of course, includes the sticker price on the property. However, if the inside isn't catered to what you want to see, renovations come in handy. Is that something you help facilitate?
Of course, I have plenty of resources to help with any renovations, contractors, plumbers, electricians, because yes, we do want that property to feature well, especially if you're putting a certain price tag on it for that monthly rent.
Economic development, that's a buzzword for politicians when they're talking
Isn't it?
about events and garnering economic development, but this is in a different
Absolutely.
sense. How does it relate to investment properties?
This is going to tie in as well to the neighborhood. We really want to consider those areas that have growing commercial and industrial points. You know, if there's a particular company, a headquarter, a branch, we want to think to be around that for possible employment opportunities. So keep that in mind, and what's happening in that particular city, where it's going, where it's growing, and ideally where you want to sit in the market with that property.
Schools, it's a big player for students looking for places to live come
Yes.
fall with each passing school year.
Yes.
How cognizant would an investor need to have, or how cognizant do they have to be on the location of schools in relation to their investment property?
Absolutely. Well, it goes both ways, right? We definitely, our college and university attracts plenty of people from outside our region that are always looking for a safe, secure, affordable home rental. So be mindful of that. As well, you want to consider a good school district when it comes to elementary and secondary schools, because this is going to attract long-term tenants that are those families. So it's a great way to have that steady income, and of course we're looking for a faster return on investment.
Does zoning come into play for rental property?
Of course it does, and this is something that I know the city is getting more, they're providing more facilities, or giving, you know, less, let's call it red tape around that. We are under a housing crisis, and I know that our municipality is very well aware of that. So for sure, when you are working with a realtor, get in touch, whether it's yourself or your realtor, which they should do that for you, with someone at the city to be sure that those guidelines are in place when it comes to the zoning.
In 2 weeks' time, part two of this discussion. Looking forward to that. Leeann Noel, Century 21. Stay cool, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Clarke.